I need to make sure everybody's ready. We've got to be cautious here. Okay, well, it looks like everybody is ready. Well, folks, what I am introducing here tonight for the new LGN Prosperity addition to our compensation plan is the Total Organizational Sales Bonus. Now, how many of you out there have maybe heard about LGN Prosperity being a great company, but from a leader standpoint, from somebody that's looking to grow an organization, there may be some challenges past those third, fourth level. Anybody ever heard that? Yeah? Right. Well, I have too. Well, guess what? We're about to completely change that for you. Imagine having the opportunity to get out there and build an organization and truly build it as deep and as wide as you possibly can and be able to be rewarded for it. Well, folks, what I'm going to show you tonight is something that's going to allow you to do that. The Total Organizational Sales Bonus. If there's one word that I think is going to be able to sum up tonight, it's going to be leverage. It's going to be the power of numbers and leverage when you really understand this. Now, we've already talked about the fact that the LGN Diamond Compensation Plan, where you can earn your money off your cycling, is absolutely awesome. Be able to do that 3 and 4 levels deep, and that's going to provide you with some immediate upfront income, there's no doubt. But what about being able to build an organization, a true organization, and be able to reap the rewards from that as well? Well, let's get to this, and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? The Total Organizational Sales Bonus is going to give you the opportunity to really benefit from the people on your team. Now, here's exactly how the Total Organizational Sales Bonus is going to work. Number one, in order for you to be able to receive a Total Organizational Sales Bonus, you are going to be required to pass your first 2 sales up to your sponsor, okay? So what that means, from your 3rd sale on, you are going to be qualified to receive your Total Organizational Sales Bonus. Now, there's going to be a couple other qualifications that we're going to talk about here at the end, but just to know that from your 3rd sale on, you are going to be able to receive what we call your Total Organizational Sales Bonus. Now, I want to put it to you like this, okay? The 3rd person that you bring into your business is going to earn you a $30 Total Organizational Sales Bonus. Now, I want you to imagine for a second that you have Bob here, which is your 3rd person, and Bob goes out there and personally brings in 2 people into the business. Well, when that happens, you're going to receive $15 from each one of these 2 people. That's going to equal $30. Now, for this example, we're only talking about one leg of your business. Bob being your 3rd sale, it's one specific power line is what we refer to it. Some of you may refer it to as legs, but we're going to refer to it as a power line. So Bob is just your 3rd power line that you created. Bob finds 2 people. Now remember, Bob is required to pass those 2 people on to you, right? You're going to receive $15 from each one of them. Now when those 2 people go out there and they find 2 new customers each, that equals 4, right? That's going to be $60 in your pocket. When those 4 people that are passed on to you go out there and find 2 each, guess what? That's 8. Now this is the power of 2. You're going to receive $120. Folks, now obviously this is not something that is going to happen overnight. We understand that, right? But I want you to understand something else. We are truly looking at one person. We are looking at your 3rd sale, which his name happens to be Bob. And in this example, Bob's 2 people and the 2 people after that, the 4 people after that, the 8 people after that, the 16 people after that, we're able to find 2 people to come to this business. And every single time that happens, guess what? You're going to receive that type of money. And look at that money right there, $61,440. Now, I want to preface something, okay? I want to let you know something, that this is just going 12 levels deep, okay? 12 levels deep would produce that type of bonus right there, $61,440. Now, let's be realistic here for a second. Do you think that Bob's 2 people are going to find 2 people all the way down? Well, it probably is not going to happen that way. But guess what? That's just one power line. So let me go back here for just a second, just to recap here, to make sure that you understand what I mean by that. Now, as I said here you are right here. You sponsor your first two people, Ann and Tom. Now, Ann and Tom are going to go up to your sponsor because they are your two qualifying sales. Now, remember, this is just on the total organizational sales bonus. The Diamond compensation plan is staying the exact same as it is right now. It's still paying those 4 levels like it currently does. This is just an addition. This is a total organizational sales bonus being the key word to that, okay? So you have Ann and Tom here that you bring in. You are now qualified. In the example that we just used, we had Bob right here. Bob went out there and found 2 people. Now those 2 people, guess what? They are passed on to you. So you're going to receive $15 from this one, $15 from this one. Those 2 people go out there, and guess what? That number now equals 4 times 15. You're going to get all that. That would be $60. Those 4 people go out, and they find the 8 people. And if you look at the slide that we just looked at, that's where you can see these numbers start to add up. So in the 8 right there, on the 8 right there, that's where you're seeing all of those $15. Now remember, Bob is just one of could be hundreds of people that you personally bring into this business. Imagine for a second if you had 50 people in your organization right now. So you passed up your first 2, so you had 48 of these legs working for you. Or let's say for a second, let's just say that you had 10 people that you brought into the business, or 12 people. Imagine having those legs work for you, and let's say that only 30% of those people actually come in like that. Folks, you're still going to have the opportunity to earn a tremendous amount of money. Now, if you're not seeing the leverage yet, I promise you it's going to come to you, and there's going to be a little green light that goes off in your head and goes, you've got to be kidding me, James. How are you making this happen? This is truly unbelievable. You see, we aren't reinventing the wheel here as far as the first company that's ever come out with a total organizational sales bonus. Let's face it, there's companies all over the world that do that. But guess what else? Those companies also charge a monthly auto ship. They also require you to have ridiculous amounts of sales volume to be able to participate in this. I'm going to go over the qualifications here in just a second, but what I want you to really get is the idea of how powerful this can be. Now on this slide right here, what this is illustrating, exactly what we just looked at, it's illustrating Bob, Tricia, and Pat, okay? Those are the 3. Imagine if those three legs of everybody that you had after you were qualified, just imagine 3 legs that built to 12 levels deep. Imagine the type of money that you would be able to earn. That would be $184,000, as you can see right there, $320, $184,320. Now, as I said, these are big numbers, and I understand that it looks amazingly powerful, and it truly is. There's an amazing amount of leverage. But I also want you to know something else. When you look at your business, and you look at any business, when we look at the LGN business, we know that there is some income that we consider short-term income. There's also some income out there that we consider longer-term income, some income that might have a little bit of a delayed gratification. And that's the way the business is built in general. What I want you to know is that there's going to be some people that come into this business, they immediately start cycling, they start earning $600 commissions, they build their organization, they start building their teams, they help their people underneath them to get 2 people as well, to get 2 new customers to come into the business, and guess what? All of a sudden, they start receiving this monthly, and by the way, it is a monthly total organizational sales bonus. And here's the exciting news. This is going to start on November 1st. November 1st from November 30th, whatever you produce during that month for a total organizational sales bonus, it's going to be paid out on December 15th, just in time for Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, you should be excited because I hope that you're going to have the opportunity to earn a bonus. Now, you might be sitting here saying, well, James, what's the catch? What's going on here? How can this possibly be? I'm looking at these numbers. I'm looking at how much you already give back as a company. You already give a tremendous amount back for each time that we cycle. You give us money each time someone on our team cycles, and their team, and their team. And we have the ability to build an organization on top of that now as deep and as wide as we want, and we're going to be able to earn income off it. Are you serious? I'm absolutely serious.